This is Career Coach Mo Fall for another leadership nugget. I am hitting you with a lot of fantastic communication strategies and nuggets. If you haven't seen the videos before this one, pop yourself back to the previous 3, 4, or 5 videos, and you're going to have a complete toolkit on quick communication techniques that you can apply today. In this next video, we're going to talk about executive presence that feels like you. Yes, that feels like you. Presence isn't polish, it's authenticity under pressure. You don't need to become someone else to show up like an executive. You need to become the truest version of yourself consistently. Now, when I say the truest version of yourself, I'm not talking about the wounded, you want to prove to everyone, you want to be perfect, you want to be a people pleaser. That's not the true version of you. The true version of you is that soul version, that whole, healthy, thriving, that aliveness inside of you. I've helped over 2,000 clients find their soul's truth so that they have an internal roadmap on how to be authentically themselves. You need that roadmap. And feel free to comment below, tell me more, anywhere below this video, and we'll get out some resources and some helpful tips for you. Again, you need to be the truest version of yourself consistently, not only for others to be able to be relatable to you and have that regular pattern of verifying who you are, but for you to have that regular habit of who you are at work in your life. Executive presence is 70% energy and 30% expression. You have to have some emotional components in having executive presence. You can't be numb and monotone. So when you're expressing your executive presence, you have energy that is emanating from you that is calm, grounded, decisive. Your expression has clear words, steady tone, lifted posture. Your consistency is the same you in every room. If you get stressed out by certain people and you're a bad version of you or an irritated version of you in 50% of your meetings, you've got to correct that. That is hindering you not only internally for feeling confident in your ability to have that executive presence, but people are watching. And people may not be telling you that they're watching. They may not even know that they're watching, but subconsciously, everyone's taking notes. Everyone's taking notes. So when you walk into a meeting, you got to know who you are, not hoping that they'll tell you and give you praise and validation. And please, if I can give you 2 tips that will kill your executive presence. One is complaining about how busy you are as sort of like this heroic, oh, I hardly made it to this meeting. Oh, I hope we can finish soon. I have lots to do. Don't do that. That just tells everyone that you can't handle your workload and yourself. And as much as that might be true, you can't be telegraphing that. It doesn't help you. It hurts you, and you become miserable in meetings. And frankly, executives don't want to be around people who are miserable, weak, and can't handle things. And I don't mean that to be derogatory. I mean that to be true. If you're overworked and overwhelmed, keep it to yourself and to your boss or colleagues in ways that they can help you. Don't use it as a badge of honor or as some wimpy way to try to get validation or, oh, that's okay. That's number 1. Don't complain about being overwhelmed. Number 2, stop being the devil's advocate. Why would you want to be the devil's advocate? Most people who use that terminology in a meeting are trying to find a fun, easy way to say, I disagree. So rather than being the devil's advocate, ask a question. Hey, Hank, I really hear you on this angle with this project. What do you think would be the biggest ramifications to the operating unit if we were to do that? asking a question is always a better way than making a statement of your not being on board. So when you want to increase your executive presence, which should be every day of your life, realize that presence isn't an act. It's you being aligned with your truth. It's you being calm and centered. And that alignment is magnetic. That's what you're going for. And so if you've got a lot of trash talking going on inside, you're not going to be there. So you need to deal with the trash talking. You need to deal with the wounds. You need to deal with the hurts. You need to deal with the victim and martyr energy. You got to deal with it. Find ways that you can maneuver and move through it. And if you have a serious problem with overwhelm and anxiety, please see a physician or a mental health provider who can really help you through these things. In this day and age, mental health issues, overwhelm, having anxiety, nervousness, all of those things can be real problems that may need more than just techniques. This is Coach Mo, mofall.com. We'll see you on the next video. Presence isn't an act. It's a way of being.